Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name is Wendy Wing. I'm going to be doing a reading for the collective. I'm going to start with a Kali card. Vishvamara. It's reminding me of, what was that movie? Number 2. Maybe you can help me with the movie I'm thinking about. So anyway, let's get to it. Vishvamara, with her protection, even significant uncertainty does not need to be wrought with despair. There's a pathway that can shift your devastation into a palpable experience of being protected and guided through a difficulty. Trust where you are being led. Grace shall come from this. So I'm getting collective that there's some significant amount of uncertainty. Write that down. Going on in your life, maybe your pathway forward, maybe in a relationship, or just because of so many changes, there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of newness, and unfamiliar with the new energy. And it feels like a surrendering and allowing, instead of uncertainty taking you to a place of fear of the unknown, which is a belief. It's just something new. It doesn't have to be fearful. Letting go of the fear and maybe trading that belief of fear of the unknown to everything that happens is for my highest and greatest good. So whether it is something wanted or unwanted, I am capable and able to decipher, to make really good decisions. There's some lesson in this. I'm getting just to ground yourself. And again, you are divinely loved. You're divinely guided. You are divinely supported. You are divinely protected. I'm also getting that a lot of you asked for some radical change and shift in your life. And to appreciate the, this feels like your answer. Ooh, 11, Fatherhood and the Divine Masculine. It's been a couple weeks since I've pulled that card. I'm getting a real balancing. Let's find out. The prayer that goes along with this is, Beloved Archangel Michael, you carry the loving tenderness, strength, encouragement, protection, and empowerment of the divine masculine, pure father energy in your heart. You believe in me and you love me. You know what I am capable of accomplishing and encourage me whilst allowing me to make and learn from my choices. You protect me, but never stop me from growing into my power. You are there for me always. You never turn away, never judge, abandon, neglect, or criticize me. You believe in me, and I believe in you. I now choose to receive your love and heal my heart from the pain of human fallibility. I know it is not my worth or value that led to pain around my father, but rather the struggles and wounds humans have. these wounds can prevent us from loving and being there for each other as much as we want and need. Thank you for granting me what I missed out on. I can now move forward with love, forgiveness, and peace in my heart. So be it. Beautiful. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Kali Vishvamata. Beautiful messages. Maybe some of you, the uncertainty that you're experiencing might come from feeling uncertain about your relationship with your own father, maybe abandonment issues with your father, maybe a controlling father, judgmental, just somewhat, and I'm not on a campaign to, get dads here. I'm more just realizing the fallibility of human experience that we all have, and that we all are experiencing our own fallibility and also others. And that woundedness of fatherhood, divine masculine wound, needing to be addressed, not as a way to drag fathers through the mud, but as a way to see them and their humanity from a neutral point of view. Seeing how their hurts and wounds affected how they were as humans, how they became fathers, and how that affected you. Maybe making instability, feeling uncertainty, creating great fear. Maybe I'm also getting that some of your fathers were very destabilizing type of figures in your life. And I'm getting this vision of walking on eggshells, anger issues, someone who was a hothead. And so it became a normal way to be, of being uncertain. That uncertainty led to nervousness. Instead of a divine masculine father who's very comfortable and says, yeah, we don't know what this is. Let's do this anyway. Let's go forward. Let's face our fears. Like showing by example. Instead, they showed through their own reaction to uncertainty how you should feel about uncertainty. Fearful, on edge, worried. I'm getting a lot from this. So maybe the divine masculine father example, okay, I lost that. We'll move on. If it's necessary, it'll circle around and come back. All right, the animal totem for today's reading is koala, empathy, speak less and listen more. I'm getting to let go of the thoughts, trying to figure things out. Allowing your more feminine energies to help heal and guide. Empathy, so feelings, stepping into your feeling energies and be present. I find that when I let go of thoughts and needing to figure something out and just be present, I can really, really taste the food I'm eating and enjoy it. I can really enjoy where I'm at, really appreciate exactly right where I am. I appreciate how soft this chair is. It has a really good soft cushion for my butt. I love doing these readings, so I appreciate being right here. I love the fan. It's a little warmer as I'm videotaping this. And so it's so nice to have a nice little cool breeze behind me. Just really being present. Oh, I put on some essential oils and oh, smells great. So just real simple things that you appreciate that kind of bring you into the present moment. As I'm doing that, I do feel more grounded. I feel more present. I feel more okay with the lack of certainty in some aspects of my life going forward. And by balancing that masculine and feminine energy and stepping into more feminine energy, I feel like it creates space for those masculine aspects to heal. All right. Let's go ahead and see where you are currently, where you've been. All right, collective. So this is a reading for a general reading for the collective. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Sometimes the energies, I might be reading someone else's energy, flip it where you need, where it fits. So collective, in the past, you've been in this observe energy. Verify that. Okay, you've been in an Empress mode. That's why you're observing. It looks like you've been working hard. Slow, the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck, but he is definitely going to get to his destination. There's a focus. So it feels like you've been in Empress energy, abundant, accomplished, growth, evolution, action, and really patient as you're balancing out, creating harmony in your life. And the observe also speaks to that koala energy as well, of being. And getting, for some of you, like even wine, like tasting the wine, really enjoying the flavors, and maybe doing that with your food, like tasting every little bite. I don't know, I'm not hungry. I don't know why I'm focusing on food as a way to ground, but one more. There's an energy in your past that I feel like you're really letting go of, that all this healing and balancing and being patient has helped you release someone or situation in your life that's maybe a toxic masculine type of energy. It doesn't mean they have to be a man, but it could be someone who just runs masculine energy and at that toxic, focused on greed and indulgence, very stubborn. I get that feeling that they pretend or they project to others that they're really a financial wizard, but they're financially inept. That also might be for some of you a pattern, like a father figure who could do no wrong, when in reality, so they had really big egos and needed to be like constantly told how amazing they are and couldn't take criticism at all. The other side of that, to take responsibility, if this is someone in a past relationship or someone that you've been dealing with, it feels like you're bossing up into Empress mode and learning how to balance things and focusing on your own pentacles, your own wealth, your own health, has brought stabilization and healed your own masculine energy. We each have feminine and masculine energy, and that we have access to, whether we use it or not. And it's like any muscle, or any energy that's practiced. If you don't practice appreciation, then you won't have that energy to access quickly in your space. So it feels like you're finished with pretense. You're finished with having to hold up toxic masculine energies, and instead you're healing your own masculine, even toxic masculine traits, so you know what divine masculine energy looks like, how it feels like, so you can recognize someone who is balanced their divine and masculine energies. This looks really powerful. It feels like it's been painful. It's not without difficulties. I'm getting that these are really important lessons that you needed before moving forward into your next chapter or your next book. And so in present time, you're in the energy of seek. This feels like a real surrender, seeking divine guidance, seeking, this feels like you have been quieting your mind. You have been unscattering your energy. You've been connecting with your higher self, with Source, Creator, God, the I am that I am. Connecting with Earth. Realizing that you are not separated. We are all cut from the same cloth. I feel like, so from this vantage point, you are looking to attract partnership. Not sure if this is a love reading yet, but it does feel like you are realizing your value and worth in a really profound way. Whatever has happened in the past, that you're healing your fatherhood and divine masculine energies within yourself. And so now you are primed to recognize someone who walks forward, who steps in your energy, displaying that divine masculine energy. Until then, it feels like you've been working on self-love. That looks really beautiful. You've been focusing on your self-love, giving to yourself. It feels like letting go of toxic relationships in the past, ending cycles that might be from toxic relationships from childhood. So childhood traumas, shadow work, clearing codependency, taking responsibility for the choices that you've made. Not in a way of being judgmental or hard on yourself, but because you love yourself. Seeing the choices and what you were attracted to and why. Allowing a healing so you can let go of toxic habits and move forward. It looks like you're learning to balance different priorities. There's more on your plate than might have been in the past. However, this is making you extremely adaptable. I think right now, what might be coming up is that inner critic. Maybe your father was very critical, projecting his energy onto you, and you have been since attracted masculine, divine masculine energies that project their self-doubt onto you. There's also punishment and self-loathing. Maybe this toxic relationship that you're separating from, they're only showing up in your past energy. So this reading is almost all your energy. You're definitely leaving the building, leaving your energy. But there's some element of toxic elements in the relationship of punishment, of needing someone to blame, that you might have unconsciously become, or consciously been kind of trapped in. It feels like a real powerful time to acknowledge this, see where this punishment comes from. I'm getting that you're done with it. You're definitely done with punishing yourself, punishing others. And your higher self, the message from your higher self is love abounds. There's something about you being able to fill your own cup and love yourself that you're creating by filling your own cup and loving yourself. Cups are emotions. By fulfilling your own needs without needing that from outside sources like codependency, needing someone else to bolster you, by connecting with your guides, with source, with the earth, by self-affirmations and loving yourself, then you are preparing for, you're creating this happy home here and happy home wherever you go, harmony, homecoming. There is another energy of this person that you're letting go of, that they're that as you fill your own cup, as you know yourself, as you are in contact with your own emotions, that you can no longer be emotionally manipulated. That the more self-compassion you have compared with responsibility for your own actions, that the just feels like it's made you really strong. Feel like you're blowing people's minds. That there's this loving energy that you have, that the choices that you make, you want to come from a conscious place of loving yourself, and then also loving others. By self-love, you don't allow those who know how to treat you correctly into your energy. And that's just the epitome of self-love. If people don't approach you correctly, honestly, loving, then they don't have a place in your energy. That looks really powerful. By loving yourself, feel like you really are understanding your value and worth in a really profound way. All right, your challenge right now is teach. Challenge right now is lack. Maybe putting something off, an inability to let go of difficulties that in the past, where you feel things weren't fair. Getting domestic disharmony, broken family, so maybe your family of origin as well you didn't get your needs met. And if you've recreated that, unconsciously recreated that, and there's a breakup of the dreams that you wanted, you wanted a blissful, you wanted to create that harmonious situation that you didn't receive when you were growing up. And that didn't happen. Feels like it might be weighing on you, kind of like self-judgment. being really hard on yourself. And getting a real invitation to accept this happened. Let's move on, find peace, heal, forgive yourself for recreating, letting go of fears and anxieties. It feels like you're seeing things that were hidden from yourself, your own behaviors and other people's behavior. There's some kind of seeing something very clearly, seeing the falseness. And a frustration. This might be for some of you, a frustration with not receiving a message. I'm getting that the person that you've let go, who is exhibiting these toxic masculine traits, but they still try to destabilize you. And I think they want you to feel as destabilized as they feel. And I don't know, there's a feeling of I'm better than, so maybe your father as well exhibited this, I'm better, I need to be better than everybody else in the room. And so everybody had to dim their light and no one could outshine the divine masculine. It does not feel like that's going on anymore. But it also feels like a wonderful invitation to forgive. Remembering that we're all cut from the same cloth, that we're wanting to ascend and raise our vibration. It feels like a whole other reading on forgiveness and letting go, not needing what happened to be any different, not meaning that you want to repeat it, but seeing it from a new space so you can move on. I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. Hope that was helpful. Thank you for joining.